For mesh editing, press Tab and choose one of these. And again, press G, X for example, and you can move it as you want. Here are the vertices. The size of the vertex, you can find it here in preferences under themes and 3D viewport, and you can set the size as you want. You can also change other stuff here. K is for knife or cutting. So basically you're doing like this. If you want to cancel it, just simply press right mouse, or once you are done with cutting, you will confirm it by pressing space. E is for extruding. I is for inset. It's insetting like this. If you press and hold Control, you will inset. You will do like this. So basically, if I want to insert this one, I can do like this. Again, I Control, and I have it like that. You can turn on Auto Merge tool once you are in edit mode. You will find it here. So just press it, and each vertex once. Let me just change the snapping tool. Okay, so it's now merged. You can also change snapping by pressing Ctrl Shift and Tab, and we will simply choose which one of them you want to have this snapping on. Another way for changing modes is Ctrl and Tab, and you will simply choose one of these. Let me just get rid of this one and do a new one. Let me deselect it a bit. Okay, it's enough. Sculpt, and you do whatever you want. Okay. Beveling the edges can be done like this. Simply select the edge, Ctrl B, and drag the mouse. Scrolling up and down, you will smooth it out. Confirm by simply left click. Loop cut and slide, Ctrl R. And scrolling up and down, do it like this. Confirm by left click. You can yet slide it along the edge. Confirm again, and it's done. If you have some gap in the mesh, simply alt click the edge of the gap, and everything will be selected, and press F. If you need to connect these dots, select them and no, 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 join, sorry. And press G, this one. You can slide the edges by simply selecting them. I forgot to tell you, you will select the whole loop by pressing Alt and left mouse, or you can select just part of the loop by simply hold Control and click the first and last edge, and it will select everything in between. If you want to slide either edges or vertices or polygons along the other edges and keep the UVs, simply tap twice the G and it will be sliding like that. Smoothing groups can be done like this. Either you can do it this one, which is ugly, and usually you need to select the auto smooth under object data properties under normals. Sharp edges is done like this. If you want to have sharp edge here, Alt click and mark sharp. Okay. Like this. I want to show you another feature of edge slide. So, but I need to uh, make some really basic material setting. So you switch to shading here, or basically anywhere else, like here. And for a new material, you need to have selected the object and press new here, or under materials here, you press this one. And now you have a basic material. You need to have some texture, so you can drag and drop it here, connect it. Right now you can't see anything because you are in this mode, so you switch to this one and you have the material visible. To check the UVs, switch here. And I have UVs like that. The feature I wanted to show you is this one. Let me just copy this face. Control. You will do it by Shift D. Now it's copied and separated by pressing P. Selection. Inject. Now I have it here. And this is the feature of edge slide. Double G, and you can do it like that, and it's keeping the UVs. But if you want to drag it like away from the original mesh, double G, hold Alt, and voila. Unwrap is done like this. Let me just make it something more interesting. Okay. Then either press U, or you can find it here, or where is it? Here. But it won't do much. You have to tell it where the edges are. So just switch. Right click and mark seam. Oh. Now press U and unwrap, and you can see everything was unwrapped as you showed where the edges are. Another feature is live unwrap. You will find it here. Simply check live unwrap. It doesn't do anything just now, but as you can see, it's just unwrapping the object as you are editing. So it's really useful. Well, that's a fucking surprise. You can turn on the live unwrap here, and when you are editing the object, it will be fixing the UVs accordingly. In case you need to flatten mapping or cube mapping, you can select everything. Either press here and cube projection. The flatten mapping is done from top view, and project from view. I'm usually using this one. Basic lofting is done like this. You can choose either one of those paths, for example. Like this. Do another curve, Bezier, for example. And here under object data properties, bevel, object, choose this one. And as usual, you can edit it as you need. You can also have extrude or separate the edge from the actual mesh. So I selected the edge, Shift D to duplicate, and now when the edge is selected, press P to separate. Okay. Now the both objects are now selected. So go back, delete this one, and you have this edge. You can just, what am I doing? Do it like this. If you want to bevel the vertex, you need to hold Control Shift and B. Again, like this. Now you need to convert it to the curve. So under Object, Convert to, and Curve. Okay. If you need references in viewport, you can easily do it like this. Simply choose the image and drag and drop like this. Very nice. To check the normals if they are okay, you can simply do it like this. The blue means they are facing outwards, which is okay. And red one is facing wrong way. You can edit the normals by pressing Alt and N. Flip. Now it's bad. In case you have more normals facing like that, you don't have to select each one of them. Simply select everything, Alt N, and recalculate outside. Blender unfortunately doesn't have FFD box like Max, but it have Lattice. But it is useful, but it is a bit clumsy, to be honest. So it work like this. Let me just do quickly here, like that. Oh, never mind. And you add an object either here or here, lattice, and this cube is the lattice. You have to manually place it like this. Now simply choose the object, add lattice modifier, choose the lattice, edit mode. Now you get the gist of it. It is a bit clumsy in the vanilla Blender, but it is sorted by some add-ons, but I will show that later. If you need to apply modifiers, you can either do it like here for each one, apply, or sorry, let me just, or Control A. You can also apply all modifiers at once by convert to mesh, and it's done. I forgot one important point. If you have object which was, for example, scaled like this, you can see it here, and it could do some issues with beveling stuff and stuff like that. So you will have to just apply by pressing Ctrl A, apply, and either location, scale, or rotation. I'm simply doing all transforms, and everything is on 0.